Let's go ahead and get into these messages. I have justice with the Five of Cups here, regret, disappointment, sorrow. It feels like this isn't your energy. This is someone else. I mean, not to say that you didn't feel any sort of disappointment recently, but this isn't you. This is someone experiencing conviction. It feels like the universe is holding this person's feet to the fire, making them see what they did wrong because justice is here. So something about some sort of karmic debt needs to be paid because someone's behavior was inappropriate and they feel bad about it. Next, we have the King of Wands. Perhaps this person should have taken action, but they didn't. And then we have the Seven of Swords. It could be lying, cheating, being deceptive here. So someone could be facing their karma. And the karma is maybe they're being cheated on, lied to, maybe they're experiencing some sort of deception, or they have and they did it to you and they shouldn't have done that. Whatever the case is, the Five of Cups is a clear indication that this person is definitely getting spanked by the universe because it's King of Wands and the Seven of Swords. It's clear that this person did something deceptive. Now, the deception doesn't necessarily have to mean infidelity. It could mean that this person ignored you or they held something back. There could have been an omission of truth. This person didn't tell you the whole truth. They could have chosen to keep something from you. So you'll know what this is. Or it could be cheating, or they lied on you. Whatever the case is, this person is feeling really bad and they want to fix it because this person has an ego with this King of Wands here. They don't like people having certain perceptions of them. This person they have an inflated ego. They can be very attractive, but they still don't like people having negative perceptions of them, thoughts of them. It's them. That's just how they are. So they don't want to leave a situation, whether you two get together or reconcile and become friends or whatever it is. This person doesn't want to leave the situation without saying their piece. So with the justice here, I feel like that's going to happen. Clarifying justice, we have the Tower. Yeah, very unexpected. I'm also getting this person is surprised that they're going to get an opportunity, or an opportunity is presenting itself. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they run into you. I don't know if they're able to find, I don't know if they're looking for you and they find you, but the opportunity presents itself. They definitely feel like it's spiritual. It's like, thank you, God. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to reach out to this person and find them and talk to them. That's what it feels like. But the Tower also feels like you don't expect justice in this. You don't expect this person to do anything. You're just done with it. You've kind of cut the situation free. You're moving on. You don't expect this. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. See, this person has a moral compass. They do. If they have a moral compass, then they didn't cheat. They could have just ignored you. They could have lied. There was an omission of truth, something they held back with the Seven of Swords that made them look deceptive. But with the King of Pentacles, it definitely feels like this person has some sort of moral compass. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay, counterparts. This person wants you, but okay, this person has a huge ego. Huge ego. They want you, but they could have pretended like they didn't. They could have pretended like they didn't want you. And then we have the Lover. See? Yeah. This person, they could have pretended like they didn't want you, like they wasn't into you or something like that, but it's a lie. This person 100% into you. And we have the King of Pentacles. They're attracted to you and they want a relationship. That's crazy. Okay. Tell me about the Tower. The Four of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, what's unexpected, this person's going to reach out or find you. And You you're okay, you have a choice here to respond to them or to ignore them. But see, got to be careful because justice is here. It's karma. So ignoring them, if especially if they're coming in correct, ignoring them is probably not the best choice. Okay, especially if this person's coming correct. If they're coming in, disrespectful and all that stuff, of course not. But if this person is coming in correct, it doesn't mean that when they come in, you have to give them a chance, you have to be with them, but giving them the opportunity to speak their piece, and then you can move forward with them or without them. So you have to be careful, especially when justice is showing up, because justice represents karma. Because you can flip the coin. Right now, karma is on your side in terms of positive karma, because everything is karma, but positive karma. You don't want to flip that coin on its head and then you start to receive negative karma. So be very careful with this. So if this person comes in correct and they want to apologize and they want to just say, look, I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, I just want to apologize or explain myself, let them do it, you know, and then you can choose to talk to them still or not. It's that simple. So there is a choice for you to reject them or ignore them. I just don't think you will do that, because and I don't recommend it, especially if they're coming correct. Interesting. Is it requited though? Because the Four of Cups typically represents unrequited love, meaning you're no longer interested in them. So you may not even be interested in this person anymore, or you're gonna have to think about it because they played this game. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. See, this person is worried about timing or time. I don't know if this person, something about time, divine timing. Maybe they wasted time. Maybe they wish that they can go back and change time. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Pentacles. See, yeah. Six of Pentacles is about dating. They want to change your experience. They want to show you a different side to them, a good time. They want to spoil you, court you, because they didn't do that before because they pretended like they were not into you or they ignored you. Now they want to do all that. But again, it could be unrequited now. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, meaning that you may not be interested. We have Temperance. You're protected though. Temperance is always the universe protecting you, your angels protecting you. You are going to make a very solid decision about this person, and it's going to be tempered. You're going to be very calm, collected, prepared. I don't feel like you're going to be pressured at all to make a choice or decision, but I definitely see here with Temperance, whatever choice you make, it's protected. Okay. I'm also getting where you want the universe to guide you. We have the Eight of Wands or God or whatever you believe in. The Eight of Wands here, Temperance and the Eight of Wands. I think you needed to teach this person like how to temper their energy. Oh my God, I couldn't get that out. They could have a temper. And maybe that's something that this situation has taught them, that they need to calm down. But there's going to be a balanced conversation. Okay, tell me about this Eight of Wands. Oh, wow. The Empress. The universe is going to guide you on what to say and what to do. You're being guided right now. Like this person could be getting guided to you as well. You're going to know. It's something about your head chakra, your heart chakra being all in alignment, because it's going to feel right. You're going to know. But I feel like temperance is something, it's about putting you two together. But this person tried to pretend like they didn't want you. Something about pretending, but they felt it. They also felt temperance. You felt temperance. Like you felt like you two just like angels were trying to put you together, like Cupid. Tell me about the lovers. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so that's the courting card. The lover. This person decides to court you. Clarify the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Wands. So someone's gonna catch feelings real quick. I don't think it's you. I think it's them. They're gonna catch feelings real quick, or they already have feelings, and that's why they pulled back with the Seven of Swords and acted like they didn't want you because they already have feelings for you. They already saw where this was going. This person also felt they could feel the temperance energy too, meaning that they could feel the universe, God bringing you two together, but it just, I don't know. They were just like, nah, this is too fast, or and then they caught feelings, and the feelings came quick, and yeah. All right, let's I want to clarify the King of Wands with the Seven of Swords. See, Ten of Swords, they betrayed them on um, this person betrayed themselves with this. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Because this person is like, well, if you do that, this person's quick to cut people off real quick if they do something this person doesn't like. That's their problem, because they're looking for the Ace of Pentacles. They are looking for a solid committed relationship, but the problem is, as soon as somebody does something this person doesn't like, they Ten of Swords them. They cut the person off. They say, okay, no, this ain't gonna work. Like, instead of understanding that no relationship is going to be perfect and you need to be calm, because this person really wants an empress, they want an emperor, they want the Ace of Pentacles, they want it all, but they have to understand that they need to be, realistic and practical. But again, because this person was deceptive or acting like they wasn't into you, and maybe they even pulled back, they stopped messaging you, they stopped calling you, they just try to act macho or matcha, whatever, or and it cost them the Ace of Pentacles. You're the Ace of Pentacles. It cost them that Ten of Swords. So you decided to say, oh, you know what? Well, you want to act funny style, then I'm out. You want to act like you're not into me, then bye. You want to act like you don't like me, then bye. You want to act like, because you learned that lesson already. I feel like this is kind of a repetitive lesson. You could have learned this a few years ago. You could have dealt with a King of Wands, kind of very similar situation where this person started acting like they wasn't into you, but yet you still put forth energy, and then you end up kind of losing in the end, and then the person try to get back with you and stuff like that. That's what this is. This feels like a repetitive message, like a repeat, but it feels like it was like a test, kind of, because justice is here with the Tower. So to me, that's like a test. Like universe wants to see what you were going to do with this King of Wands. Were you going to obsess over them? Were you going to put up with the nonsense, make excuses for them? Were you gonna give them, how are you gonna move when dealing with this King of Wands and you pass because you cut them off, Ten of Swords, and you took your Ace of Pentacles somewhere else, or you just took your Ace of Pentacles? You were just like, I'm not worried about it. Well, this person coming back around, somehow they found you, and they feel like it's by chance, but they also feel like it's a sign. So yeah, expect this person, Six of Swords, to reach out, to talk to you, to give you clarity. Tell me about the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. See, death. Told you. This was a transformation, and it happened quick. This transformation happened quick. When you ended things, it happened real quick. And when I say ended things, it could have ended before it even started. Yeah, see, Death and Three of Pentacles. Tell me about Death and the Three of Pentacles. This person's notice how quick you cut them off. I don't think this person's used to this. I'm telling you, I think this person's used to dealing with, you know, individuals that's not like you. But I think this person noticed how quick you were just like, yeah, nah. Like how easy, well, I don't want to say it is easy for you, but again, you were not always like this. You had to learn to be the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. So this person is thinking about that. They're thinking about having a, yeah, they want a new beginning. Told you. King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. They like how strong you are, how you can leave situations, like you're not clingy. They like that. You're not like stuck on them. You're not trying to control them. You just do you. They actually really like that. They admire it. You take charge and control of your own life. Like you don't they like that for some reason. They like a challenge. You're a challenge. Maybe they're used to, because this is a King of Wands, Queen of Wands person, so they're very attractive. So they're used to people bending over backwards for them. You don't. You don't bend over backwards for this person. As a matter of fact, you like, yeah, I ain't bending over nothing. I'm not bending over backwards. I ain't bending over forwards. Bye. So this person fell in love. They fell in love with you because no one else has done this. There was something very unique about how you ended things or stopped talking to them. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah. They're like, what the heck? Yeah, you're somebody that they want because you're strong, the Hierophant. They want marriage. They want to apologize as well if they owe you an apology. Tell me about the Hierophant. The World. Yeah, they've already made their choice and decision. The World, because you don't play that. That's what I just heard. Like, you don't play that. You don't play that. I don't know why I keep looking. You don't play that. You like, yeah, I don't play that. Nope. I don't play none of that. And this person just, they're amazed by it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. See? And then we have the Two of Swords. So this person doesn't know how this is going to work. I don't know why, because the world is here. So it could be at a distance, this person. But they don't know how this is going to work, but they're going to make it work. They want a new beginning. They want a relationship. They want love. They want commitment. Two of Swords. They're like, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm willing to try or do it or whatever. Because you're different. That's what they say. You're different. And you're like, yeah, I know, because I don't play that. Yeah, it was something. You're like, I don't play those games. It's something about you don't play no games. Yeah, so their fee is being held to the fire by the universe. Expect some sort of apology. This person reaches out to you. They want to clarify what happened. It's because they're experiencing karma. And they feel like they need to rectify the situation. If they're able to and allowed to, they will apologize. Not so much about apologizing to be with you, but apologizing because they owe you that. That makes sense, all right? I'm gonna leave it here. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.